Alright, finally back with more classic NES games. Tonight is gonna be, yes, Final Fantasy III. For Big 20 number 22, we have to defeat 3 bosses. Land Turtle, Griffin, Jin. And while actually learning how to just do the run, or just the first 3 bosses of the game, I was learning about this wonderful thing called, encounter manips. Has to do with you pretty much just resetting the game and then just buffering enter? Or no, buffering start. It's bound to enter on my keyboard, that's why I said enter. So as soon as you reset, you immediately hold start. So if you do that, you should pretty much at least have the encounters manipulated, so long as you do that, and then walk down the exact same path every time. If you're really good at remembering exactly where to walk, and you just do this, you hold start as this, as you reset. It's going alright, in case you're asking. And it's just, at that point, if you're good at just remembering where to walk, and this is easy enough to do, it's just a matter of remembering which tiles are actually going to have encounters on them, because you can just fix it so that you get the encounters in the exact same place every time, and these are skippable just by using items like potions. So first things first, we'll have to just start a run. Time starts once I'm done naming my 4th character. Cool. We'll see how cool this run ends up actually being. I did complete the goal off stream, but I didn't bother to time it. Now, this is the first time I'm actually bothering to time it. Ideally, I don't want my characters just to miss with their attacks now. And yeah, this being an RPG and all, Final Fantasy, how could you not know it's an RPG? Naturally, it's gonna come with a lot of random number generation behind the scenes. So I don't know, we kind of have to just ride this out and see what happens. Our knowledge of the game can only get us so far. We'll have to just, ride this out, really. I'll need one more combat phase to knock out the last goblin. Okay, good. Apparently these goblins are just handing me potions. Interesting, they're just literally handing them to me right now. Yeah, because the one tile to the left, that's another enemy encounter. So the tile before the actual enemy encounter, I just chug a potion, and then I skip that encounter that I otherwise would have been taking. And if you think you've messed up the number of steps you've taken, you can always just save your game somewhere and then just reset, and then that counter resets. And then you can just get back to using, what you know about the game to manip encounter. Oh no, to encounter manip. Alright, now we need to fight our first boss, the land turtle. Alright, so item. South wind, and hopefully this ends up doing a lot of damage to the turtle, because I want to use one here, and then use another south wind on the third boss we'll fight. 90. Okay, I think that's a lot of damage for using it on the land turtle at least. Yeah, I think 90 is like a best case scenario for this boss with Southwind. Alright, we can already move on. Interact with the crystal. And as far as I know, this is unskippable. It's the intro to the game. I believe I don't know how long exactly the intro is gonna play for, but all I know is I have to just sit here until it's done. Yes, but only like the first 3 bosses but only fighting 3 bosses. Depends on how long this intro ends up being. This could be like another opportunity for like a bathroom break, like mid-race. Feels like it goes on for at least a minute, maybe closer to 2. Okay, that was probably about a minute and a half. That's roughly a minute and a half, give or take. Because in here, I can just easily grab like 2,000 gold. Well, because these goblins decide to interrupt, I'll have to defeat them first. That is, assuming I can actually hit them. We do need to hit them again. But no, like, 2 of my guys missed when they went to attack the goblins. Oh, Physicist, yeah, welcome back. I'm finally getting around to learning the Final Fantasy III goal. Defeat Land Turtle, Griffin, and Jin. Yeah, basically it's defeat 3 bosses. We shouldn't need any more money than that. I think that looks about right. No, we're not gonna make him hold the vest or anything. Okay, can I not save the game? Do I have to save outside? Yeah, I don't want to, like, risk messing this up or anything, so we'll just save there. How come it feels like when you use AI, it feels like you're trying your damnedest to get a young child to do what it's told when you're trying to get it to generate image or video? Now that you mention it, sometimes I feel the same way as well. I don't know, maybe you could just be, like, providing, like, too little information in your prompts. But yeah, anyways, I was just busy, like, making sure that my menuing was at least somewhat on point. Found Zeus's Wrath, and we're gonna use that against the Griffin. Once I get to the Griffin, that is. Talk to Sid, get access to his airship. I mean, I don't know. AI tends to learn from literally everything these days. Yeah, when they just, like, when these, like, big companies, like, scrape data for the AI to learn off of, they pretty much learn from, like, everything. Even if data is, like, even if they learn from stuff that's, like, objectively wrong. Trying to just make sure I do this, I don't know, correctly. I think I reset the game correctly. So I'll know exactly where the encounters are and how to skip them. Zeus's Wrath. And then everybody just attack until the Griffin dies. Died. Alright, one of our characters has died. I'll probably just go back and... Okay, but first things first, we gotta get out of the tower. First things first, we gotta leave the tower. So... I think it was this tile. I use another potion or something to skip the encounter. I think it was this tile. I believe I'm on the right tile to skip. Looks like it. Oh no, I walked down on the way out, not up. Just so I can revive my dead character. How much health does he have? 1. Oh, 1 potion is gonna full heal him. Just a single potion. Gave him like 49 health back. Okay. Alright. Now to go defeat that Jin. Save here. Reset. And then, if I remember every tile correctly, I can skip all the encounters on the way to Jin. Like, all of them. Yeah, with how narrow all the passageways are, it's very easy to just remember exactly where you gotta walk. It's just like the shortest path. It's just a matter of remembering which tiles have encounters and just using potions on the tile just before. Still have one fight to do. Yeah, the sooner we get there, the better. That doesn't sound that hard. Doesn't sound easy though either. Southwind, Jin. And then everybody else just attack, rinse and repeat till he dies. 232. I believe that's at least like half his health in one shot there. Probably only gonna have to worry about losing a guy if the same guy gets hit twice. Oh, speaking of the same guy getting hit twice. And then you wonder why I wanted to just make sure I had all 4 characters before going into this fight alive. Much less likely the same guy gets hit twice in a row, but it still happened regardless. And it ultimately didn't really change anything. So yep, that's all 3 bosses right there that I need to kill for Big 20. Yeah, we're gonna go again. I'm sorry. Mushrooms that shoot from the ground if you walk over a specific tile. don't know, just call it like the hidden mushroom. I think I know what you're talking about, though. I don't know, I call it like the hidden mushroom or something. I typically didn't call it mushroom spawner because, I don't know, that implies that infinite mushrooms can spawn from it, which is not the case at all. I don't know, I typically just call it a mushroom like most other mushrooms. If anything. Yeah, that, and I'm trying to pay attention to my Final Fantasy III run. Even though right now I have to pay very little attention for what I'm doing. Two South Winds, one to use on Land Turtle, one to use on Jin. And then everyone else just attacks, and we hope this South Wind hits high. Definitely not as good as the last South Wind we used. I was like a little less than 2/3 as good as the last one. I'm probably gonna need an extra turn or two to wipe this thing out. Okay, that wasn't horrible or anything. I guess. Oh, actually, two things. Wow, we have to sit through the unskippable minute and a half, like, intro. Go on ahead. I'm wondering if at a point I simply just maybe only play like a part of this run just so I don't have to sit through this cutscene. Because we're not really, like, needing to even do anything during the cutscene. I kind of want to also try that one day myself for one of my hacks. Figure out how to put it in there, and then just, yeah, star rating for all my levels, too. Second, the star ratings are often very inaccurate. Probably not on purpose, though, right? So 5 is the maximum, am I right? And it felt like a 2 or 3 star level? And that's supposed to be the maximum? Apparently not. Dice after the Final Fantasy. Oh, you mean Palamedes too? I'm probably gonna be perfectly okay with that game on race day. I'm probably gonna do perfectly fine on Palamedes, let's be real. I've already done a decent amount of runs of the game. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm still wondering how the hell Baseball Stars 2 is gonna end up going. Can this lady just move it? Because one of them was kind of getting low on health. I'll still get the encounter here. Alright, good night, physicist. Miss. Okay, at least the B's also gonna miss. And then the second B's gonna miss. Third one's gonna hit only once, thankfully. I'll need at least one more combat phase to do it. Here. Poison. I think if I just go to the inn, I can cure it. Oh, that was a critical hit? 2 critical hits. But I had to get poisoned first, so... I think if I stop off at the inn, that's gonna go away. If I make one extra stop. Yeah, poison never actually kills you in this game, it just puts you on 1 health. Alright, so where can I go to sleep this poison off? Yeah, I hope that cures it. I was playing a little bit of this off-stream, and yeah, I just went to an inn, and then the poison went away. I just want to make sure that's gone before I proceed. I want to make sure that it's gone before I continue. Okay, yeah. When in doubt, just go to the inn. This time, let's just hope that we don't have the Griffin kill one of our guys as we fight it. If I can avoid that, then we have, like, one less stop to make after the fight's over. Zeus's wrath on that, and then everybody just attack until it dies. Okay, 23 damage. We can survive that. How much damage? Enough to kill it. Okay, that's all I really wanted to know. Alright, the guy who took some damage, of course. We should heal. Here. And then we just leave the tower, and thus the castle. Not gonna have to make a pit stop at the end to revive a dead guy this time, so that's good. I'm just, like, wondering how much faster we're about to be than the previous attempt. I feel like so far the pace is about a minute faster, give or take. Only one way to know for sure, though. Well, let's fight Jen. Again. Nothing happened, your ring is useless, and now he's going to try and kill us. Now to see how hard this is gonna hit. 200... Okay, that's even more than the last time I used a South Wind on him. That hit even harder than the last time I used it against him. Though one of our guys missed, unfortunately. 2 hits. Oh, first time I've seen Jin actually just, like, attack and not use, like, his fire spell or anything. Also, yeah, I'll definitely take that free critical hit. Bit of free extra damage I didn't even ask for, I'll definitely take that. Okay. I got that down to just under 15 minutes. Okay. Okay, that seems to be a little bit better, but still. I think people on average are getting like 13-minute times in this. Some people are getting even faster than that. Whereas I'm stuck around the 15-minute mark, it seems. Right, if I didn't have any of my guys get poisoned, I would have not... Obviously, I wouldn't have made, like, an extra stop at a nearby inn unless... This would have been clearly faster. I'm just gonna hope this one isn't too hard. I do kind of want to just start playing and see what ends up happening. Wait, you can make your own team in this? Select speciality of your team. Okay, but... are any of these, like, real baseball teams? Probably not. Boston Red Sox. Is that baseball or is that another sport? One player versus computer. I'm guessing this is what we have to select, right? I just want to double check exactly what the goal information on this thing is. Versus mode, must win the game, can be done in any inning. You can mercy rule your opponent, force the game to end after any inning by having 10 more runs at any point than your opponent does. Cute Vancouver snake. I'm at least glad to see some, like, Canada representation. We got, like, one Canadian city. Error, off or on? What does this option do? Alright, error off. I'm gonna just double check, like, the Big 20, like, Discord. What did they say was a good team to play as and play against? Yeah, you can pick any team. Which I want to just double check and see what they said you should play as. Try using CF. Colorado team, they have the best stats. Once you learn how to control your runners, it probably gets better. I assume it's weird at first. NJ, good team to go against. Some people said NJ, some people said DD. Dragons pitching is better than the Jets. The Jets are chosen because their pitching is so bad. Dragons are theoretically faster, but does that imply that it's just easier to deal with Jets? I'm guessing we just start. Left field, second base, center field, right field, first base. Something something. Third base, catcher and pitcher. Change order. I don't think that's gonna really do anything. I love how the devs of the game literally named the stadium after themselves. Welcome to the Romstar Stadium. I just want to, like, maybe get a feel for how the game works. So we move. Oh, wait, that actually hit? Just took a shot in the dark there, and that actually hit. Foul. If it flies out of the court, that's no good, right? Okay, one of the opponents caught the ball, so is that also no good? First thing first, I think we need to work out how to actually avoid knocking... Wait, did I just get a home run? Yeah, that didn't quite look right either. What the... That was horrible. Do I, like, even want to move my guy around at all, or no? Do I even want to move at all, or is that a horrible idea to move? Strike? It feels really like swing or miss. Quite literally speaking. Yeah, so if he, like, just, I don't know, catches it... Oh, what, now we gotta, like, run around or something? Oh, no, we're the ones throwing the balls now. Oh, yeah, we're the ones pitching. Oh, wait, I gotta go grab that before they can make plenty of runs around the stadium. Somebody's gonna have to really just get me up to speed on baseball. So where's this ball need to go? Exactly. Okay, probably not here or anything. Okay, we got them out. So they couldn't get any runs. Okay. At least I seem to be, like, able to prevent them from just scoring points. We just stand on the same base. Computer just runs to it even though they're gonna, like, end up getting out. Foul. What did I do? What was wrong about that? Okay, maybe I need to hold the A button. Swing the bat. I don't think that's a foul, right? And now we just wait for our other players on the... Okay, never mind. I was thinking maybe we were gonna score some points, but we didn't. Do I just sit and wait here for my other players on my team to actually run around the base? Run around the baseball diamond? Because I'm still not scoring any points. I was gonna say hockey, but that's not with a ball typically. Is that gonna be a home run? Oh, nice! Yeah, so usually if the ball just flies all the way out of the court, that's a home run. Alright, how can I consistently hit these? Because that's probably gonna be my ticket to victory. Any way to actually make the home runs consistent, or no? Play Cowboy Kid by Romstar. That was I think that was Big 20 number 18. I can't believe they literally just shout out one of the other games, and they literally just shout out one of their other games in this game. Play Cowboy Kid. That was in number 18, I believe. I could check. Yeah, it was game 8 in Big 20 number 18. Yeah, that was like we had to fight, like, specifically 3 of the 6 outlaws. There's like one level that's like an auto-scroller, there's another where there's like a choice to join the bad guys, and the default option is yes, and if you choose that, the game just immediately ends. So that was one of the levels that was not included for the goal for beating 3 bosses in Big 20 number 18. With it being potentially all too easy to just accidentally say yes, joining the bad guys, and then instantly just ending the game. Cowboy Kid joined up with the bad guys. He did a lot of bad things, and then he ended up on a rope by the town sheriff. The end. Game over. Sure, I should probably be grabbing that. And then figuring out how to stop the opponents from scoring any points. Is that gonna be a home run, potentially? No, not quite. What happened? We were ahead, like, not too long ago. Oh, finally! I figured out... Okay, I thought I figured out how to actually consistently make them fail to hit the ball. Okay, so yeah, if I just catch it before it lands. Yeah, but look at how far behind we are now. I need to just play the game and hopefully understand it better. That ball is literally going backwards? Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard to catch. How did I make the ball fly backwards? I literally hit it I literally hit it backwards. Like, how did I do that? That's a foul, right? I think it actually needs to, like, stay within the baseball diamond, or it's gonna be a foul. Again, that's not gonna work. Why do I keep hitting it, like, so far to the left? Okay, further to the right. Maybe further to the left. That's too far to the left. I don't know how I'm constantly hitting it, like... Okay, that should at least not... Okay, but if he catches it, that just defeats the entire purpose. Total of 0 points on that inning. I got a grand total of 0 points there. Are there any, like, walkthroughs or guides I can consult? Are there any tips I can go consult? So I can actually have a chance of consistently winning? Alright, hopefully GameFAQs can hit me up. Use the B button and the D-pad directions as shown below to run forward, and the A button and D-pad directions below to run backwards. D-pad right, first base, D-pad up, second base, D-pad left, third base. D-pad down, home. So right, up, yeah, to the right. I'm picturing the baseball diamond, and yeah, that makes perfect sense. Rightmost, first base. Topmost, second, leftmost, third, downmost, bottommost, home base. To attempt to steal, press the B button. Once with the direction of the base you want to steal and lead off. Speed of 13 is the approximate cutoff for a successful steal of second base against most teams. Fielding, D-pad, move the selected fielder on the diamond. D-pad, right plus A button, throw to first base, throw to second, throw to third, throw home. Moving the player left and right on the mound is apparently... You can hit the edges of the plate, even if your pitcher doesn't have a great curveball in either direction. Run the bases productively for this reason. One of the simplest but most effective tricks are in running the bases productively. Speed is the most important attribute. One benchmark to remember is speed rating 13. In the event of a single, you will definitely want to make sure you steal to move the runner to second. Computer's decision-making in fielding ground balls short circuits with runners on second or third, specifically on ground balls in the infield with runners on second or third. The computer will always try to throw out the lead runner rather than taking the easy out at first. I still don't know what to do with this information. don't know, can I also find, like, a video, like, sort of... I wonder if there's also, like, a video, like, guide I can reference. Probably. I didn't score any points, did I? Okay, he threw that too far to the right. Okay. Is that a home run? Yep. Definitely looked like one to me. Another home run! I'll take it. I think that's a foul. Yep. Unfortunately, it is a foul. What kind of a throw was that? Alright, so I scored 2 points there. Okay, now ideally I want to just do that as much as possible, make him fail to hit the ball. Okay, maybe I do want to play against this team if they're just going to consistently fail to hit the ball. Where even are my... Okay, where even are my characters? Okay, follow the shadow. Yeah, follow where the ball is probably gonna land. If we just catch it before it actually lands, then yeah, that would be perfect. Just catch it. Never mind. Okay, we still got him out there. Okay, that will at least stop them from gaining more points. Okay, nice. Family Day coming soon. Is that another Romstar game? Family Day. Is that like another obscure NES game I've never heard of? Happy Family Day. Foul. Well, that didn't work. Nor did that. Nor did that. Or that. Didn't get a single point on that round either. Wait, can we literally not run to the... Okay, somebody can at least run to the ball. Catch it. Nice! Never mind. Okay, how much further is it gonna... Holy crap, how much further is this thing gonna travel? As far as it can go, pretty much. Pretty much as far as it can go. He didn't even, did he literally not even, the batter literally didn't even try on that first one there. Again, holy crap, he literally doesn't even try sometimes. That's just hilarious. You have one job and you're not even trying to do it. So yeah, anyways, I'm still behind on points, and I'm not quite sure how to get ahead exactly, especially with pitching like that I'm having trouble just reading. I see. He threw it all the way to the right. Okay, can we not move at all? Apparently we can't. I have no clue. I actually have no clue what I'm doing wrong right now. I actually have no idea what I'm doing that's so wrong. I actually have literally no idea. I'm probably gonna just have to, at this point, watch somebody else. Watch other people do it and see what they do. Probably gonna for sure have to watch other people do this. Hopefully then it might actually make some sense as to how I'm supposed to effectively beat this goal. Ideally, I don't want to have to just play like a full game. Yeah, ideally, I don't know, just get like 10 points more than the opponent, and then mercy rule them. Okay, we need to run towards the ball. Apparently we can barely do that. Okay. Okay, we gotta go running after the ball. Again. Okay, maybe I can strike the batter out, let's see. Okay. Play magic darts. That's another game I played before. Oh, well, we're talking about ROM start games I've played before. Magic darts is another one. Oh, and we just got a nice home run. Well, talking about magic darts. Okay, back to scoring fouls. I was not even standing in the right place whatsoever there. How am I consistently hitting these balls like too far to the left? Like, what is this? Too far to the right now. I see. Yeah, if I can't learn this, I'm basically fucked. Like, if I can't make any sense of this, I'm basically screwed. And right now, I can't make any sense of this. I'll just get a home run, I'll just fluke it, but I don't even know what I'm doing to get the home runs. It is a sellout crowd. Wait, so it's B button to run forwards and A to run backwards. I was trying to press A, I thought it was A to go forwards. Yeah, somebody is gonna really have to catch me up to speed with this. I'm still, like, no closer to really understanding what I'm supposed to do exactly. I mean, yeah, I still have, like... once I get home from work tomorrow, I still have pretty much, like, most of the day tomorrow to also continue learning this.